Hey guys, Ranger here, and welcome back to another video. And as you can tell by the title of the video, yes, I've been contemplating changing the name of the channel. And before I explain, or rather before I say the name of the new channel, please let me explain. There is nothing that is prompting me to do this. There is no worries, there's no concerns or anything like that. No, it has nothing to do with that. Basically, I've tossed around the idea in my mind about changing the name of the channel for a while now, and I never really put much thought into it until last night. And while I was at work, I just it crossed my mind again, and because I didn't have anything else better to do but work, it gave me more time to actually think about it, and I ended up coming up with a name to change the channel, to change the current name of the channel to, and the name that I ended up coming up with is Ranger Bravo. And the reason I decided to go with that was because I decided, basically, whenever I started the channel, whenever I first started the channel, I went with the name Ponyville Ranger in the beginning because that was the name that I had chosen for my writing account over on fanfiction and on femfiction. And that was the name that I created for those. And this was like 4 or 5 years ago. And 4 years ago. And yep, 4 or 5 years ago. And I went with the same name for the channel because I thought it would be easier for people to be able to find me. That way, you know, the name was the same on all the platforms, therefore people would be able to know that it was the same person. That's why I initially, in the beginning, went with the same name. And whenever I first started my channel, I honestly had no idea at the time that reactions actually was a big thing on YouTube. The only reactors that I honestly, at the time, that shows how very naive I was. I honestly thought that the only reactors that were on YouTube were people that were doing reactions to MLP. Honestly, that's what I honestly thought. And so I thought, you know, the name Ponyville Ranger would just kind of roll with that. But then, over time, the channel began to grow. And I honestly never expected. Currently, as I do this video, I sit at 22,000 subscribers. I never imagined the channel would ever get that many subscribers. I never imagined it. 500 subscribers was a big thing for me, let alone 22,000. I never imagined that it would get that many subscribers. And now I see that reactions in general are a much larger thing on YouTube. And I am not ashamed of the current name, or of the name Ponyville Ranger. I'm not ashamed of it. But the thing is, I don't want the channel to be limited by the name that it has. And there are, I know that there are people within the MLP community that have names associated with their interests in their names, but some others don't. And I don't want, like I said, I am not ashamed of the name Ponyville Ranger, but I don't want the channel to be limited by that name. And there are people, most of the people that are subscribed to me are bronies, obviously, bronies and some Pegasisters. But I know there are also a few people that are subscribed to me who aren't fans of MLP. And that's totally fine. That's what I want. I don't want my channel to just be a brony channel. I don't want the channel to just be about MLP based content. I don't want it to be directed only at people within the MLP community, because there's more to me there's more to the channel than that. And so, I mean, as you've known for a long time, I've had a lot of different content on the channel, done reactions to a lot of different animations, and feature different things on the channel, because I want to feature a wide range of content on the channel, so that there are lots of different things on the channel for different people, whether those people are a brony or not. And I don't want, I mean, I am happy, I am thankful and proud that a lot of the people that are subscribed to me are bronies. But I'm also thankful that there are people who are subscribed to me who aren't bronies too. Because like I said, I don't want the channel to just be limited to one thing. I don't want to limit myself or the channel to just one particular thing. I want it to have a wide range of different content. What you see on the channel is me. That's what I am about. And I know a lot of people, I mean, some people, I don't expect everybody that watches a video to enjoy every single, or that is subscribed to me to enjoy every single video by me. I don't expect that. And that's fine. That's why that many content creators do put different videos out there, so that there's different things, different interests for different people. And it's about sharing that interest with others to find people that are interested in that same thing. And I mean, and many of us, we have different interests. I mean, we have different interests, and we communicate with different people within those different circles, within those different circles of interest. And so, like I said, I don't want the channel to be limited by just a name. People that come across the channel, they see the current name and immediately know, they see the name, they see the avatar, they immediately know that it's a brony based or MLP based channel. And they may think that that's all the channel is about. And I don't want that to be the only thing that the channel is about. Now, one more thing that I want to clarify is, besides the name, nothing is going to change with the channel. Nothing is going to change with the channel or me. Things are going to go the exact same way. The animation reactions are still going to be going the exact same way. They're still going to be MLP based. They're still going to be Disney based and other animation based, like Mystery Skulls and such, and Star Bomb. There's still going to be plenty of things like that. There's hopefully still going to be model kit videos, car show videos and such. There's still going to be plenty of content like that. But, like I said, that's the only thing that's going to change, is the name. Pardon me, that's the only thing that's going to change. And, like I said, I want it to, and heck, my avatar is still going to stay the same. But, like I said, this channel name change will probably be something that will stay for a long time if it ever changes. And like I said, there has been a few times that I've wondered if the name of the channel suited it. And because it was initially just, I initially just went with the same name that my writing, that my fanfiction accounts were, because I thought it would make it easier for people to actually find me that way on all those platforms. And like I said, I never imagined that the channel would get this many subscribers. The only thing that's going to change about the channel is going to be the name. That's all. I'm not even sure about changing the names of the platforms. I've also been thinking about changing the name of the other platforms, of the other media things associated with me, to the same thing as well. That's what I've been thinking of about doing. That's what I've been thinking about doing as well. And like I said, even if the name changes, you still feel free, if you want, to call me Point of View Ranger or Ranger. It really doesn't matter. If you still want to call me what you've been calling me, that's totally fine. like I said, I don't want the channel to just be limited to just one thing. I never intended that. And so I want the channel to, I want people to know that the channel is about, well, a lot of things. I want people to know that the channel is about, well, reactions and commentary. And so that's what I want the name, that's what I want people to see with the channel. And so, like I said, whenever I started the channel, it was because I was using the same name that was related to my fan fiction writing names. And so now that the channel has grown as much as it has, I decided that I think it's time to actually change it. And I did not do this before because I never could think of the name that I initially was going for. Wouldn't have worked. It just wouldn't have worked. And I chose Ranger Bravo because then whenever I was thinking about changing the name, I thought of that model kit that I built, that I restored, that 78 Monaco, and how I went with the unit name 1 Bravo 34, and so it just hit me, Ranger Bravo, and so I decided to roll with that. So let me know what you guys think, and like I said, nothing else is changing about the channel. Nothing is changing. The only thing that's changing is the name. So if you see the name change, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The only thing that's changing is the name, and the only thing that's being changed is I'm dropping Ponyville from it, moving Ranger over, and putting Bravo behind it. That's the only change. Like I said, everything else is still going to be the same, but like I said, you could probably say that it's a rebranding, but something that I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I probably should have done something. Like I said, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change other than the name. As far as the content on the channel, it's all going to stay the same. Everything's the same. There's nothing that's going to be changed except for the name. So let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.